Hello, fellow warriors against consensus reality, lovers of truth, wisdom, the esoteric path, slayers of two-faced hypocritical gobshites. Yes, it's been a while. I felt drawn to put out another video on this quiet Saturday morning. There are no normie gobshites jogging up and down in their designer fitness wear and having a conversation at the tops of their voices at 7:30 in the morning. This is a part of the day that I really enjoy. Part of the day when I can actually enjoy the peace, which in this day and age, in this uncouth modern era, is worth its weight in gold. But yeah, you may be wondering what I have been up to. Well, first of all, as you can probably tell from this video, I'm still alive. Yeah, just I've been off slaying my own demons, shall we say, and dealing with my own shit on my own, in my own way, and just having a break from it. Because for a long while there, after my last video, I wasn't feeling it. I thought, what's the point? I think I just need a break from this, so I did. And so here we are. One thing I've noticed as time goes on is that my spiritual path has been invaluable in my journey, especially during the last few years. It's probably, if I can say it like this, my spiritual path is probably the one reason, well, one of two reasons, the main reason why I'm still here alive talking to all of you. And yes, I know that may sound fatalistic or dramatic, but it's the truth nonetheless. And what else have I been doing? Well, I've been having a real problem existing in this fucked up totalitarian modern world, so I've been indulging in a spot of escapism, namely losing myself in my gaming world for a while, and catching up on a huge backlog of reading. All you book fanatics out there will understand the vast amount of piles of books to be read, right? So I'm basically set for the rest of my life on this little planet. But that is what it is. Usually with a coffee at or something, or something to eat at one of my favourite cafes, and in the corner, being left alone by all the normies because of my so-called scary appearance. Much like Aragorn in the corner of the Prancing Pony, just observing everyone and being unobserved. But as more time goes by, as more people realise that there's something rotten in the world today, and yeah, it's called a group of evil sociopaths seeking greater and greater control of us and all aspects of life, and under the banner of health, you know, i.e. the last scamdemic, and my current favourite excuse of theirs, oh, it's about the environment. That's why we're going to make everything so fucking expensive, because we care about the environment. They don't care about the environment. As I've said many times before, and I will keep saying until people fucking understand it, they don't care about black people. They don't care about women. They don't care about disabled people, or gay people, or trans, or fuck knows whatever ism or group or ist that people are going to belong to. They don't give a fuck. They are sociopaths, only interested in becoming even more incredibly wealthy than they already are, even though they're going to leave their meat bags behind just as all of the rest of us are. Yes, Jeff Bezos and Elon Musk and all these idiots can try to marry the human mind, the human brain more likely, because if you don't know, the brain is actually the vehicle for the mind. The brain is not the mind itself. Trying to marry the human brain and indeed consciousness with AI, and thereby using technology to make them to prolong their life. But I'm sorry, Jeff Bezos, I'm sorry, Elon Musk, you will die, you will leave your meat bags behind, just like we all will. That's life, right? And no matter how many years you've spent getting as much money in your bank account is still going to be there when you've left your meat bag behind. So if you've spent all your life accruing even more and more and more wealth in your bank account, well then you've been a silly sausage, haven't you? Because you've wasted your life. Some of the wisest, happiest people I've ever spoken to are actually homeless, right? One of them was even a squatter. He was one of the funniest motherfuckers I've ever spoken to. Frank was his name, and I've mentioned him once or twice before. During my wonderful chessboard in the mall era, he did the best Louis Armstrong impression I've ever seen in my life. Those are the days. And I could always count on Frank for a wise, humorous chat when everyone else has gone and when all the chess players have gone home. Yeah, those are the days. I would give all my guitars to go back there and stay there right now. But this current state of affairs in the world has been perfectly set up by what I call Abrahamic gobshitism. Yeah, you've got to love the way I've turned it into a noun, right? Which of course covers the three Abrahamic gobshite religions: Islam, Judaism and Christianity, especially the latter. The acceptance of literalist Christianity has paved the way for such contempt for the nobility of humanity and greater control over more and more people by fewer and fewer. That has paved the way wonderfully for that. I know some of you Bible fuckers will be foaming at the mouth, but you know what? I don't really give a flying fuck. Truth is the truth. Your religion was never meant to be taken literally. This is why you went out of your way to destroy as much of the Gnostics and the writings of the Gnostics as you could, because these people had it right to begin with. They realized it was allegorical in nature, designed, codified with increasing complex layers of wisdom and knowledge, designed to be unlocked when a person attains certain levels of consciousness. And because symbology and conceptualization through imagery and mythology is the best weapon we have for unlocking the hidden and knowing the unknowable, this is why they were so vociferously suppressed and destroyed. This is why the Great Library of Alexandria was destroyed. Let's destroy the evidence. Fortunately, more and more people are realizing how irrelevant Abrahamic gobshitism is, especially in the West. And don't get me started on the Middle East. They still think it's the 8th century CE. And act like it. I've had an interesting exchange on Facebook with we're talking about the Qatar World Cup, whatever, which I haven't really bothered with because I protest the way that they attained this host status and how they treated all those Indians and Bangladeshis and Sri Lankans and Pakistanis, who I think there were estimates 6,300 died under slave labour conditions. Right. And there was this Western woman, I don't know what, but she was Western European woman, of course, and you'll find they're the most passionate defenders of all this bullshit. And she was saying, oh, it's been so wonderful, they should host the Olympics next. And of course, me being me, I made the comment of, yeah, and have the flame of Olympian Zeus in a totalitarian Islamic country. Yeah, and then of course she responded with, ooh, Zeus won't mind. And then I had to respond with, Zeus might not, but Muslims will, considering their holy book says to take us pagans and put us to death if we don't convert to Islam. Yeah, can you feel the peace? Yeah, it does my heart glad to see that so many people, so many Europeans specifically, are rediscovering their indigenous spiritual traditions. And the church, Abrahamic Gobshitism, is alien in Europe. We have a different culture and a different collective soul there. The spirit of the land there calls us to a different path. And that same path which saved my life, effectively. And continues to do so. And I am thankful every single day for it. Oh, I think I'll leave it there. I need to finish getting ready so I can go for my weekly Saturday morning breakfast session at my cafe. One of my 2 cafes, considering the other one is no longer open on a Saturday morning, which is fucking stupid. But there it is. So hope you've enjoyed my rambling. Yeah, I do intend on getting more into the esoteric side of things. I suppose it works well in connection with how it fits into the current state of affairs in the world. I think you lovely people seem to enjoy that and get more out of that, I suppose. As far as the fake life coach and all the dramasphere, it's provided a wonderful humorous distraction for me, I'll say that. There are good people that I'd like to chat with on the live streams, and I will continue to do so. It's just fucking hilarious. Be well, be wise, be reverent, and be yourselves. Don't ever let anyone dictate on what you should do and say and how you should dress and carry yourself. Yes, to speak the truth is a very fucking lonely path. The heathen hammer wielding lone wolf on guitar, out.